Not so long ago, mines and factories were still being operated across our region. With their closure, prosperity gave way to unemployment and its accompanying problems. Retraining, regeneration and innovation are now vital for these former industrial heartlands, and 6 partners have decided to work together based on their shared heritage. The same difficult economic background, a densely populated region, but also, and specifically, one which features vast zones of exceptional biodiversity and landscapes. A thorough regeneration of post-industrial landscapes is now needed. As part of a European programme called WECAN, launched in March 2010, these 6 partners are sharing their ideas and experience to transform their natural heritage into a catalyst for economic growth to benefit the local population.
Adopting someone or a species means living with them. It's as simple as that. We are setting up real initiatives, together with awareness raising, to show how important this wildlife is and how it can only survive if it has a habitat. This is done primarily by projects to plant and create green spaces and a favourable habitat for animal species in our region.
The Rouen black cherry tree is typical of the Avesnois-Thiérache region and bears these deliciously sweet and succulent heart-shaped black cherries each July. To encourage the replantation of the Rouen black cherry tree in its gardens and orchards, and therefore preserve and promote the genetic heritage of local species, the Avesnois Regional Natural Park, together with the support of the Rouen district, has decided to launch a campaign for local residents to adopt fruit trees.
The campaign aims to reintroduce ancient varieties which are on the verge of disappearing in private arenas, i.e. by Joe Bloggs planting them in his garden. This operation is important because it represents the reappropriation of fruit heritage by the inhabitants themselves. They are adopting it.
After several stages of raising awareness among inhabitants, the technicians working with the Avesnois Regional Natural Park visited Rouen to give the plants to 8 adoptive Rouennois residents.
Today was the day on which the plants were presented to the residents, and so we also did a demonstration plantation to explain to people how to plant this tree. They were then awarded a certificate of adoption of the local variety.
This initiative is part of the operation entitled Let's Plant Our Scenery. Since 1983, the region's population can order plants from a catalogue of almost 150 species of trees, shrubs and fruiting varieties adapted to the soil and climate of the Nord-Pas-de-Calais. I think it is vitally important because we need to reintroduce all these trees which are becoming rare or disappearing altogether from our landscapes. It's important for our children and our grandchildren to be able to find the trees that have always existed and also to eat natural fruit. Thanks to these adoption projects, each of us can act positively in our immediate environment to encourage beautiful landscapes, to preserve regional heritage and to enrich biodiversity. Numerous other initiatives are also being created, thus proving how effective it is to act locally.